Welcome to today's session. I am Dr. Zemisha, Assistant Professor from Emmanuel Arasa College of Pharmacy. In this video, we will learn about the composition and functions of blood. Blood is a specialized fluid connective tissue that circulates throughout the body in the cardiovascular system. It continuously flows through arteries, veins, and capillaries. The average blood volume in human adult is 5 to 6 liters. Blood acts as the main transport medium in our body. It carries oxygen from lungs to tissues, carbon dioxide from tissues to lungs, nutrients from the digestive system, hormones formed from endocrine glands, and waste products to kidneys and lungs for excretion. Blood also helps in regulation of body temperature, maintenance of acid-base balance, and protection against infections. Thus, blood plays a major role in maintaining homeostasis, which means maintaining a stable internal environment in the body. Next, composition of blood. Blood is composed of two major components. They are plasma and formed elements. Plasma, which forms about 55% of blood volume, and formed element, which form about 45% of blood volume. The formed elements include red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. Plasma is the liquid part of blood, and the formed elements are suspended in it. The proper balance between plasma and formed elements is essential for normal blood function. Plasma. Plasma is the clear, pale yellow liquid portion of blood. It forms about 55% of total blood volume. The composition of plasma is about 90 to 92% in water. About 7 to 8% are plasma proteins. The remaining 1 to 2% contains electrolytes, nutrients, hormones, gases, enzymes, and waste products. The major plasma proteins are albumin, globulin, and fibrinogen. Albumin, which maintains osmotic pressure and blood volume, globulins, which are involved in immunity and transport, fibrinogen, which is essential for blood clotting. Functions of plasma include transport of nutrients, hormones, and wastes, maintenance of blood pressure and pH, and participation in blood coagulation. Next, formed elements, red RBC. Red blood cells are also known as erythrocytes. They are the most numerous cells in blood. Red blood cells are biconcave disc shaped anucleated in humans, meaning they do not have a nucleus. They contain a red pigment called hemoglobin. The normal red blood cell count is about 5 to 6 million per cubic millimeter in males and about 4 to 5 million per cubic millimeter in females. The average lifespan of an RB is 120 days. Old and damaged red blood cells are destroyed mainly in the spleen and liver. The biconcave shape helps RBCs to increase surface area and facilitate efficient gas exchange. Functions of RBC. The primary function of RBC is transport of respiratory gases. They transport oxygen from the lungs to all body tissues and carbon dioxide from tissues back to the lungs. This transport is done by hemoglobin, which has the ability to bind with oxygen and carbon dioxide. Red blood cells are also help in maintaining acid-base balance of blood, support cellular respiration, and play an important role in energy production. A decrease in the number of RBCs or hemoglobin leads to anemia, which causes weakness and fatigue. Next, white blood cells. White blood cells are also called leukocytes. They are colorless, nucleated cells and are fewer in number compared to RBCs. The normal white blood cell count is 4,000 to 11,000 per cubic millimeter. White blood cells show amoeboid movement, which means they can move out of blood vessels into the tissues, which is named as diapedeusis. The main function of white blood cells is defense of the body. They protect us against bacteria, viruses, parasites, and foreign substances. An increase in WBC count usually indicates infection or inflammation. Types of white blood cells. White blood cells are classified into two main groups: granulocytes and agranulocytes. Such granulocytes, which include neutrophils, eosinophils, and basophils. Neutrophils, which perform phagocytosis and destroy bacteria. Eosinophils, which take part in allergic reactions and parasitic infections. Basophils, which release histamine and heparin during inflammation. Second, agranulocytes, which include lymphocytes and monocytes. Lymphocytes, which are responsible for immunity and antibody production, and monocytes, which are the largest red blood cells and perform powerful phagocytosis. All these white blood cells together form the immune defense system of the body. Platelets. Platelets are also called thrombocytes. They are very small, non-nucleated cell fragments. Platelets are formed from large bone marrow cells called megakaryocytes. Their normal count is 1.5 to 4 lakh per cubic millimeter. The lifespan of a platelet is about 7 to 10 days. The main function of platelet is blood clotting. They form a platelet plug at the site of injury, release chemicals required for coagulation, and prevent excessive blood loss. A decrease in platelet count leads to thrombocytopenia, which increases the risk of bleeding. Next, functions of blood. The functions of blood can be broadly classified into three major categories: transport, regulation, and protection. First, transport. Blood transports oxygen, carbon dioxide, nutrients, hormones, enzymes, drugs, and waste products throughout the body. Regulatory functions. Blood helps in regulating body temperature, acid base balance, pH balance, and fluid and electrolyte balance. Blood protects the body by providing immunity through white blood cells and antibodies, and preventing blood loss through blood clotting by platelets and clotting factors. Thus, blood is essential for the normal functioning and survival of the human body. Thank you.